It's the Outlaw John Rocha here with my non-spoiler review for Bullet Train, this new film from Columbia Pictures and Sony Pictures, coming out this weekend from director David Leitch, the man who directed John Wick, Atomic Blonde, Deadpool 2, Hobbs and Shaw, and many more. It stars Brad Pitt, Aaron Taylor Johnson, BRYAN Tyree Henry, Joey King, HIROYUKI Sanada, Andrew Koji, Sandra Bullock, Bad Bunny, with appearances from Zazie Beetz, Karen Fukuhara, Logan Lerman, Masaoka, and Michael Shannon. So needless to say, this is a stacked cast list in this film for sure. It's based on the book by Kotaro Isaka. It was adapted by Zach Olkowitz, who recently wrote Fear Street Part 2, 1978 there that you can see on Netflix, I believe. The film takes place almost exclusively on a Japanese bullet train, hence the title. It focuses on 5 assassins whose seemingly separate missions have led them to be on this train at this time, where they find out that their missions are not as separate as they may have seemed at first. And there's a hidden villain that's teased throughout the movie, and when he appears, oh boy, does this film go off into the stratosphere. So let's talk about the things that I liked, and certainly let's start with the acting, as you know I like to do. Brad Pitt anchors a damn good ensemble cast here, as I mentioned, as the character of Ladybug, an assassin who is on his first mission back after an extended leave, who's trying to implement all his therapist-suggested tools as he deals with all the death, violence, and destruction that comes his way on the train. This is the most relaxed, fun, and charming performance that I've ever seen from Brad Pitt as a lead in a film. It's a joy to watch. BRYAN Tyree Henry, Andrew Koji, HIROYUKI Sanada, Sandra Bullock, and Michael Shannon are all damn good in the movie. But it's Aaron Taylor Johnson's Tangerine who steals the film, in my opinion. As one half of an East London assassin team, along with BRYAN Tyree Henry's Lemon, Johnson is exceptional here as he vacillates from exasperated menace to simmering anger to brutal violence, dealing with all the twists and turns that the movie throws at him. It's his growing frustration, usage of the East London slang, and dogged determination to complete his mission here that makes him so enjoyable to watch. If this is a preview of what he'll be bringing to Kraven the Hunter, then I'm all in to see his version of Sergei Kravinov for damn sure. Bad Bunny, Zazie Beetz, Masaoka, and Karen Fukuhara bring some fun moments to their roles, and there's a cameo from a certain action star or actor that you don't see coming, and he gets some great one-liners in the movie. I also really enjoyed the direction here from David Leitch. I know he has some damn good films already on his resume, which I mentioned earlier in this review, but you can tell that he's growing in confidence as a director with this one. He's learning to let certain moments breathe between the characters for a bit so the audience can connect to the souls of these characters or process the insane stunt sequence or action scene that they just witnessed. He's also using some new camera angles here to make the train feel big or small, depending on what he wants the scene to convey, either emotionally or with the ridiculous madness that he's choreographed in those scenes. And the action sequences he directs here are also a highlight of the film. The clever hand-to-hand fight sequences between Pitt and Tyree Henry in the train seats, or Pitt and Taylor Johnson in the snack area, or Pitt and Bad Bunny are just great. Brutal with the right mixture of humor, and it feels from the way Leitch is directing this film that he's paying homage to the great action films that we've all enjoyed over the years. And that final sequence with all the insanity happening inside and outside the train is Leitch with the brakes off, pun intended, and you all are absolutely going to love it. The music is also a great element here with some fun remakes of classic songs like that Staying Alive version you heard in the trailer, and it has a pulsating soundtrack that accentuates whatever emotion, exchange, or action is happening in a scene. The colors are vibrant as hell here, and each train compartment has its own personality, thanks to Jonathan Sela's cinematography, and the way he lights and shoots those action sequences certainly speaks volumes about Sela's ability as a cinematographer. The story here is absolutely bonkers, with shades of Pulp Fiction, Snatch, and The Player thrown in here, in that there's all these separate stories and we go back and forth in time as we get to know all the main characters in the film and how they ended up on this train. The villain, as I mentioned earlier, is an ever-present entity who is constantly referenced with legendary fear and who is previewed in brutal flashbacks that may remind you of the way they talk up Kaiser Soze before he appears or is revealed in The Usual Suspects. And when he shows up, it's absolutely delicious. But at the heart of this movie is this story of 3 generations of a Japanese family who've been wrecked by the main villain in this film, and 2 of the generations are seeking revenge before the 3rd generation falls prey to that villain. It's a great mix of real emotion and utter madness coursing through this film, and the combo absolutely worked for me. Now, as for what I didn't like in the film, unfortunately, I have to start with Joey King. I think she's a great actress with fantastic chops, but I think she's a bit miscast here. It seems with Bullet Train and the recent The Princess movie, she's trying her hand at action films, which, go get it, girl, knock yourself out. But her performance here doesn't feel authentic or lived in. And look, I know it's a fantastical movie, but everyone else here in this movie really brings some authenticity to their roles. And I didn't quite believe her as this assassin masquerading as an innocent schoolgirl. And when her true purpose is revealed, the moment kind of falls flat and feels like a bit of a cop-out storyline-wise. And I'm not sure if that's the scriptwriter's fault or if that's the performance of Joey King. But overall, I just didn't buy her, and that kind of affected my enjoyment of the movie a bit. And another thing I didn't like is that we got some cool characters introduced to us, but they appear in the film for just a brief amount of time. I'm being selfish here, I know, but I wanted some more time with these characters and these actors. Though, look, the film is already at 2+ hours, so I'd have to watch it again to see what I would cut to give them more screen time. And I know it's a mild criticism from a selfish place, but hey, it's my review, so I think I'm allowed to do that on my review. But yeah, I would have liked some more time with them because I really enjoyed what they brought to the film and the colors they've brought to the film for sure. Overall, I give the film 4 cowboy hats out of 5. That's right, 4 cowboy hats out of 5. Look, it's an insanely fun, whacked out, visually arresting, and enjoyable film that has no business being as fun as it is. The acting, direction, score, action sequences, fight choreography, and yes, the emotion in this one really worked together to deliver one more last fun summer film before we sign off from the summer film season of 2022, and I'm thankful for that. Look, if you love insanely fun action films with some heart to them, told in an American and Japanese style kind of combined together, then you're going to enjoy the hell out of this one for sure. So go see Bullet Train this weekend. The Outlaw tells you to. Thanks for watching my non-spoiler review here for Bullet Train on the Outlaw Nation. Appreciate you all watching it. If you see it this weekend, let me know what you thought about it down in the comment section below. Remember to hit a like on this video, share it on your social media with that hashtag, the Outlaw Nation, and subscribe to the channel down below and hit that bell button. Also, come and follow me on Twitch, the Outlaw Nation, all one word, and head on over to the Patreon to support all we do here on the Outlaw Nation and help us grow as a channel. Patreon.com/John Rocha. All right, y'all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon with another non-spoiler review here on the Outlaw Nation.